Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Milan are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
Well, Peter, they play a very attractive brand of possession football as long as they avoid passing for passing's sake and maintain an end product intent.
Bale plays it backwards, and they'll try again. He's gone for it! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Hartlepool break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Well intercepted, really well tuned in. It's found its way to him.
Milan have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
De Chilio. Hartlepool are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Slimani tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Slimani. Bernardo Silva, who's made his mark on this game. Marquinhos. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Meunier goes up and over. Now it's Slimani. Ball through needs to be good here. He gets past his man. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Koke. Jordi Alba. Bernat does well there, alert. Back to the keeper and try something new. Marquinhos. Just brushed off the ball there. Hartlepool have a free kick. Out towards the flank. Koke. And it's Slimani. And here's Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan finds himself offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Oblak sends that a long way. That's the through ball. Has a pop! Really well taken goal. And he's off the mark. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Hartlepool get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
There too. The referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Hartlepool in control at half-time, 2-0. So off we go once more. Koke. Jordi Alba. And here's Mkhitaryan. Goes for goal! And they've been... And the finish! Good ball, it's felt. Has a pop! Disappointing finish in the end. Bernardo Silva. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's Mkhitaryan. Jordi Alba. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Turns and goes back.
Milan have been showing their creativity through the middle, something I've noticed a lot more of in the last, say, dozen games or so.
And that's a throw.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Bernardo Silva. Romeo with a good steal, well played. Lobs it in gently. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Milan just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Mkhitaryan. Bernat. Bernardo Silva. Kimmich. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Bernardo Silva. AC Milan could counter here. There too. Here it is, shoots! Yes! And surely that settles it. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Hartlepool take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. João Mario. Has a hit! No, not quite.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Bernardo Silva. Hit long and direct.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, they could break here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kimmich. Vertu. Vertu. It's on a plate.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's Mkhitaryan. He's pinged one through here. And the shot! Sticks it away! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Raphael Varane. Meunier. Raphael Varane. Marquinhos. Sensi. Bernat. Marquinhos. Raphael Varane. Meunier. Raphael Varane. Marquinhos. Raphael Varane. 2 minutes to be added on. Bernardo Silva. Could be a chance here. Oh, good. Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And out to safety. Tries a shot! And with that, the final whistle. Hartlepool always look the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the results. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Hartlepool certainly produced a lovely blend of flair and industry to earn a result that was fully merited for me.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in? It's Bellotti! Marvellous goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Juventus go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Kimmich was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Sensi. Hartlepool are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, it can be very hard to...
Oh, real chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Keeper has beaten it away. This could... has a pop! He scored!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Now it's Hazard, and the counter is on. Gets the better of his man. Hazard! Goal! Juventus! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive. Juventus get themselves into the lead. Bale. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And it's Meunier. Oh, nice touch. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tries to get it clear. Vertu. And that has been clubbed away. Way through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Kimmich. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. He's found his man. Done very well to intervene. And it's Azar. Granit Xhaka. Pogba. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Hits one! It's come back out! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort! All Black reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right up. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Varane tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Has a hit! He can pounce on that. There too. Sensi. Kimmich. 2 minutes to be added on. There too. Bernardo Silva. There too. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Azar. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Kimmich. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Bernat. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's Bale. Looks to thread it through. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. It's come loose. Meunier. Kimmich. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Hazard. Promising cross. Marquinhos gets it away. That's not going to make it. Gets away from his opponents.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Marquinhos.
Juventus have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Shapes to shoot! And he's straight offside. Oblak gets it upfield. Oh, good interception. Well weighted. It is a corner. And he's there to hoof it away. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
No foul, says the referee. And it's Pelotti. Bernardo Silva. Sensi. Lovely bit of skill there. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Vertu. Hazard demonstrates his quality. Vertu has got himself a free kick. Juventus are making a change now. Kimmich. Half an hour gone in the second half. Sensi. Azar. Now the counter. Danger averted for now. That's a throw. Rafael Varane. Sensi. Bernardo Silva. Xhaka with the slide tackle there. Sensi. They get a throw in. And it's Bernat. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Meunier. Granit Xhaka. Bernardo Silva. Verratti is the guilty party there.
That was venomous.
Marco Verratti. Lindelof. Sergio Ramos. Meunier. And it's Hazard. It could be it. He's had a goal! It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. They attended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Sensi. Bernat needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Kimmich. Sensi. That intervention was very necessary. Aubameyang looks to get on the end of this. Kimmich. Significant chances so far, little to report, at least in terms of attacking intent. Done very well to intervene. Bernardo Silva. Vertu looks to dink one in. Corner. Vertu, shot at goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Skriniar, Hartlepool are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. It's come loose. Sergio Ramos drives it forward. And the finish! Just off target.
Aubameyang certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Sensi. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bale. He's through the middle. Gets into some space. Another chance from a corner. Has a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Marco Verratti. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Oblak sends that a long way. Vertu. Lobs it in gently. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Bernat. Sensi. Now it's Bale. Sergio Ramos plays it forward. Messi goes looking. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Oh, good interception. Martial. Messi. Timely intervention. Marquinhos. Sensi. Sergio Ramos gets it back. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He could be in here. Kimmich. And it's Bernardo Silva. Aubameyang. Aubameyang brings the ball forward. Now it's Aubameyang. Looking to force his way through. Goes for goal! They've scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man...
We hit half-time, so there you have it. A close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
That gets things going for the second half.
Hartlepool don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Meunier. And here's Bale. Bale proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Messi spreads it towards the left, hoists it forward, gets away from his opponent. Aubameyang! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Forward it goes. And it's Bale. Meunier. Vertu is onto it and can take it up. Kimmich. Bernardo Silva. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. It's bounced back off the post. Hoists it high. That's offside. Yes, it is. Bernardo Silva. It's Sensi. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Aubameyang. He's away! Aubameyang just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Bale just brushed off the ball there. And it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang. Aubameyang tore at them and just came up short.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Goes for goal! And in it goes! They have come roaring back! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Hartlepool grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Aubameyang tries to get it forward quickly. And the ball's come out. Oh, real danger here. Varane can get it clear. Bernardo Silva. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Bale. Caught offside that time. That's not going to make it. Marco Verratti. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Well played, he saw that coming. Bale. Martial has created one goal already. Pinged one through here. Has a pop! No, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
And the header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Bernat. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Aubameyang. This could fall anywhere. Manchester United get it back again. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And here's Bale.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Sensi.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He goes long. He's got options out wide. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be... And that's that. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking...
evening, wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. Real chance! Superb goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
Hartlepool have an early lead. Shapes to shoot! Back of the net!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Monaco will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
One-touch passing is part and parcel of the way they operate, and when it all comes together, it's a joy to watch.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Foot in, gets away from his opponents. Bale. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Forward, what does he try from here? Tries to get it, and the shot! Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Deftly done. Chance! Really well taken goal. In front!
Yeah, looking back at that,
the referee's awarded a free kick.
Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
He's got away. And the ball is out of play. Tierney. Hoists it forward. Keita. Bernardo Silva. Çalhanoğlu. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Kimmich. Bernardo Silva. And he's cut it out. Now the counter. Bernat. Hector Bellerin gets into the right position to intercept. Now it's Bale. Goretzka set up one goal so far. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Bale going like a man possessed. He certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Hit long and direct. Kimmich, who's made his mark on this game. A real chance if he can get through. Has a hit! Calhanoglu. Kimmich has given away a free kick. Just brushed off the ball there. Lacazette. Keita. Keita goes looking. Romagnoli with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Bernat. Bernardo Silva. Plays it out to the wing. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hartlepool have a free kick. It's another dead ball chance. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Vertu. Bernardo Silva! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. The team still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Right on the edge of the penalty area, what's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to level it up. And he scores! Back in business! He was just never going to miss.
He just didn't let his nerves get to him. He struck that with conviction. What a penalty.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Kimmich. Bale. Keita drills one in. Calhanoglu. Out to the right. Floats one over. Goes for goal! Goal! Monaco! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And when the manager called on him, he was over. He's gone for it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Strong punch.
Monaco have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Calhanoglu. it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, it's good stuff.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. From behind for a goal kick. It's a throw. Bernardo Silva. Costa. And here's Bale. Çalhanoğlu. Matip does well to read it and intercepts. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bale. Hits one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Hector Bellerin. That's a decent ball. That's Lacazette. Shot a goal! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. He was urged to shoot and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Monaco take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's played forward. Lovely bit of skill there. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Hector Bellerin. McTominay. Hector Bellerin. Romagnoli. Toni Kroos. Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again! Yes! And surely that settles it. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Monaco blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Çalhanoğlu. He's through. He gets past his man. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Abraham. He's through the middle. Monaco can break here. Lacazette goes up and over.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Has a pop! Oh, horrible miscue. Çalhanoğlu. And the referee brings it to a close. Hartlepool have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon? Shoots! He's got it!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Hartlepool are ahead, 1 goal to the good. Bale looking to get on the end of this. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Going through. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Attempts to play it through. Played into space out wide. Bernardo Silva hits one! In he goes again! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Bernardo Silva. Hartlepool are already ahead. The perfect start. Well, oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for goal! Coman plays it forward.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Matic gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
There are two. He's set up 1 goal so far. Kimmich. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Now it's Bale. Bale goes up and over. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Kyle Walker. Belotti. It's Belotti! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Gets it back. Keita looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bale. And here's Bale. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And it's Belotti. He's got options out wide. He has it out wide now. Hoists it forward. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva has a go! And for a moment, time stood still. He's made sure that that won't get through. Bernardo Silva. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, good interception. Oh, he's broken through. He's got through. Could be a... He's gone for it! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Hartlepool grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Looking to break out here. It's come loose. A buccaneering run from the defender. And it's Bernardo Silva. Shoots! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Bale simply didn't do anything wrong.
There is the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Hartlepool sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Bale, it's broken loose! Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Bellotti. That's great strength on the ball. Bellotti just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Quaresma has a look and has a go. Kimmich. Keita drives it forward, and it's played forward. Quaresma tries to head towards goal. Kimmich. Bernardo Silva, a scorer already in the game. Hartlepool have a free kick. Kimmich. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Mbappe battles to win it back. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Coman tries lifting it over. Keita. Zappacosta. Vertu goes looking. It's Bernardo Silva. Gets the better of his man. Gets it back. Walker tries to get it forward quickly. Kimmich. Vertu. Ball through, needs to be good here. Has a pop! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Hartlepool are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement, and the shot! Mertens. Park Ji-sung. Mertens. Bernardo Silva battles to win it back. And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang! Park Ji-sung. Bernat. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that has been cleared. Bernardo Silva doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Park Ji-sung. That's a good ball to find him. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Mertens. He's in! Aubameyang finds himself offside.
CSKA Moscow really have kept that build-up play nice and tight with lots of support, a style that they've been trying to make their own for quite a while now.
Plays it long. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Hoists it forward. Mbappe. Aubameyang. Bernardo Silva. A real chance to break. And there's a long ball. Well weighted. And it's fair too. And he's cut it out. Shoots! And the ball's come out. Bale. Shot at goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Park Ji-sung. So it is still 0-0. Mertens. Park Ji-sung. Mertens. Mbappe. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Kimmich. Back to the keeper and go again. Bernat. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oblak gets it upfield. Rafael Varane. And here's Aubameyang. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Rafael Varane just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
And here's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! Oh, what a hit! What a hit! About as smooth as it gets. And CSKA Moscow are in front.
CSKA Moscow are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again.
Tries a shot! And it's played forward. Breaks on here. And it's Mertens. Park Ji-sung. Mertens. Goretzka. Keita. That's a throw. Intervention was very necessary. And the whistle goes for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
The action has already resumed here.
Hartlepool need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Lovely feet. Forward it goes. Bernardo Silva. Looking to break out here. Goretzka tries to get it forward quickly. Mertens. Park Ji-sung. And here's Aubameyang! A real chance and a real let-off.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Bale is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
And it's Mertens. Kimmich. Bernardo Silva. Well positioned to make that interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Surely a shot! There too, and it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Goretzka. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
It's broken loose! Rafael Varane. Bale. A buccaneering run from the defender. Has a goal! Gets good distance on it. Timely intervention. Goretzka. And it's Mertens.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bernat. Bernardo Silva. Bale. Zappacosta. Vertu. Bernardo Silva. Bale. Big chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Bernardo Silva. CSKA Moscow have a free kick. Hoists it forward.
CSKA Moscow certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Now it's Bale. Bale. Real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose.
Hartlepool need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Bernardo Silva.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And there goes the final whistle. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And already we're underway here. And the shots! Big moment! Massive goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Hartlepool are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
Hartlepool go ahead, 1 goal to the good. He's gone for it! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
McTominay plays it out to the flank. And it's Eriksson. Bernat goes looking. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Coleman. Payet.
Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
Matip. Forward it goes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Payet. It's got through to him. Shapes to shoot! Goal! And they get themselves in front! Nailed at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Hartlepool take the lead. And here's Rashford. Now it's Eriksson. Eriksson. And it's corner. Bernardo Silva. Gets the better of his man. Bernardo Silva. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Cut out in the nick of time. McTominay plays it forward. And now they can launch a counter. And here's Rashford. Rashford.
Raphael Varane simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
And here's Rashford. Son Heung-min. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
And it's fair too. Keita set up one goal so far. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. McTominay tries to get it forward quickly. Back to the keeper and try something new. Bernardo Silva. Hartlepool are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Coleman. Rashford. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Payet. Lindelof. Coleman. McTominay. Ericsson. Payet. McTominay. Ivanovic. Coleman. And here's Son Heung, has a pop!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
There's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Hartlepool leading by 1 in a finely poised game. Goes for goal! Lindelof attempts it, has a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose! Breaks on here, looking to force his way through. Ericsson, and Ericsson! And in it goes! What remarkable powers of recovery! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Oh, that had to be more accurate. Oh, going for goal! Goal!
Hartlepool are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's the clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Hartlepool get themselves into the lead. This could spell danger. Chance! It's a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
He's had a go! They've scored! And they're back in front! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball-watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been a
big chance! Back of the net! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
What a throw in. Ericsson. Ericsson! Manchester United get it back again. Ashley Young. Decent ball. Can he shoot? Real chance! That's a half-decent try.
Rashford really felt he'd done enough. He's having a momentary visit to the world of disbelief here.
It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Dashing forward at pace. Going through. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min tries to get it clear. Manchester United have it back and they can go again. Swept in. Lindelof. And here's Rashford. And he's there to cut it out. Keita. There too. And it's Bale. Bale.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chance to shoot. That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need...
Bale! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Coleman.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Bale. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Vertu. Bernardo's, and the shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Gets away from his opponents. Oh, real danger here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And no surprise, that's a booking.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
So this to restore parity. Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that has been cleared. And it's Coleman. Looking for space out wide. It's a loose ball. Jordan Henderson. Is there any support? He might not need it. Tings it out wide. In towards the middle. Varane can get it clear. Good clearance and very necessary. Hartlepool just have to run down the clock. He's got options out wide. Towering header! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Rashford. And that's it. Hartlepool win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Hartlepool were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would think Son Heung-min, the South Korean. He can play anywhere in attack, but ideally his most success seems to come from wide and his incisive inward bursts. He may not yet be regarded as a great goal scorer, but he has real ambition to get there.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Matip cuts it out. Manchester United will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Their ability to shift the ball about with a minimum of touches is a scary prospect for defences who often try to stop it with greater numbers.
Either side especially adventurous early on. Sensi. Zappacosta. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Bale. Goes for goal! There it is! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Hartlepool go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Now it's Son Heung-min. Ashley Young. Payet. Chance to shoot.
Manchester United have been keeping their passes short and sharp. It's the way they've evolved their game in recent weeks.
Son Heung-min. And it's Bale. Now it's Bale. Going through. Bale. He's had a goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Cleared away. Timely intervention. Son Heung-min tries to get it forward quickly. Keita. He gets past his man. He's gone for it! Can he shoot? Kolasinac. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Ashley Young. Bale breaks on here. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jordan Henderson. And it's Payet. Ashley Young. Well read, he sorted that out. Sensi. Bernardo Silva. Bale gets flagged offside. Sensi. And it's Bale. Brings it forward. Son Heung-min. Now chance to break. Rashford. It's a loose ball. Zappacosta. Needed a better pass there. Time and again they are repelled. Bernardo Silva. And it's Rashford. Ericsson. Wijnaldum. Jordan Henderson. And here's Son Heung-min. And here's Ericsson. Varane gets it away. Wijnaldum. Ashley Young. Ericsson. Rashford is flagged offside. Bale, it's Bale! And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Hartlepool in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again. Sensi. Kimmich. Matip. Bernat. Now it's Bale. Chip through. Room for a shot. Payet. Son Heung-min. Payet. Ericsson. And it's Rashford. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Oh, good interception. Kolasinac. Son Heung-min. Rashford. Rashford. Costa, it's good distance on it. Bernat.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's through. Oh, surely! He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
It's a brilliant interception. He's through the middle. Bale. Can he find a finish now? Bernardo Silva has a goal! Great challenge, time to perfection. Next Sensi. Chance! It's broken loose. Jordan Henderson. Manchester United have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Looking to dink it in. So, another set play. Hit It's one! Ericsson to take it as usual. And that's left him. That's a hit! No, not quite. Payet. Rashford. Son Heung-min with the cross. Oh, real danger here. That is terrific skill. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And back to base. Bernat. Keita. Kimmich. And it's played forward. Into the last quarter of an hour. And now they can launch a counter. Payet plays it out to the wing. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Ericsson. Sensi. A real chance to break. Good ball. Bernardo Silva. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
He certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Hartlepool with a chance here to increase their lead. Bale! Great reaction! And the ball is out of play. And here's Welbeck. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, the ball's come loose! It's gone for a throw-in. McTominay. Son Heung-min. Jordan Henderson. And he's cut it out.
Manchester United look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
Cut out in the nick of time. Ericsson! Defending of the desperate variety. The message is clear. None shall pass. Bernardo Silva is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking. And there goes the final whistle. Hartlepool claim victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Hartlepool won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited it.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. We've got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too.
Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Just brushed off the ball there. Xhaka was typically well positioned. Sheffield do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
Well, I think the understanding, Peter, in this team has developed to an instinctive level whereby the pass and move philosophy is executed with great precision now.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. There's the through ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bernardo Silva. Oh, shooting chance! Bernardo Silva. Hartlepool still to register a shot on target. Done very well to intervene. Granit Xhaka. Goretzka. And here's Depay. And here's Vardy. Sané. Played in by Sané. And through to the goalkeeper. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Varane. It's gone for a throw-in. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Vardy. Now a chance to break. Kimmich. Bale. Bernardo Silva. Has a goal! He's delivered all right! Simplicity itself.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Hartlepool break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
That's a throw. There to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Gets up to head it! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Sheffield grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
De Ligt. Looking to hit the front line. And here's Goretzka. Now it's Memphis Depay. It's Memphis Depay! He's done very well to get to that.
Memphis Depay is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And that's been levered clear. Bale. Bale brings the ball forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And we hit half-time. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Brings it forward. Has a hit! And here's shapes to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Bale certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Sané. Bernardo Silva. And here's Vardy. Going through. Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Sané. And it's Memphis Depay. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Vardy. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And it would take something pretty special to beat the keeper from this far out. Xhaka! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Dispatched expertly, nicely done. So we have Memphis Depay has been caught there, it's a foul. Quick glance at goal. Memphis Depay. Forward it goes. And here's Bale. Bernardo Silva. And the shot! He has done it! It's level again! What a match we have! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Keita clips one through. Goretzka drives it forward. Vardy. Goretzka. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, good ball. Timely intervention.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Bale. And it's Bernat. Bernardo Silva, who's made his mark on this game. Sensi.
Hartlepool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Well read, he sorted that out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Room for a shot. Got a sight of goal here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Memphis Depay. And he's there to cut it out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, the ball's come loose! It's a brilliant interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bernardo Silva played it again. Towering header! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even.